in your heart. I want to stop right there. Because you got to understand, when you open up your mouth, you're speaking the word. You're speaking Jesus. You got to understand. Physically, mentally, you got to understand. When I speak his word, I'm speaking him into the situation. When I speak to my body, be whole, I'm speaking him into healing me. When I'm saying be delivered, I'm speaking deliverance into that situation. Because see, you got to understand, the word is near you. We ain't got to find it. It's in you. It's in your mouth when you speak it. We so deep trying to look for it. And he said, I just need you to open up your mouth and to believe it. Because when you believe it, you're speaking me into existence. And that's how we get saved. I believe in my heart and I confess with my mouth that Jesus is Lord. So if he come into your life that way, when you speak his word, and when we are his children, think about it. Don't children do what they see their parents do? So if children do what they see their parents do, when he was on the earth, when he spoke, didn't the world responded to what he spoke? So if we are his children, his spirit is on the inside of us. When we speak, the creation got to respond to the voice of the creator, because it don't hear you, it hear him. That's why he said the word is in your mouth. I'm in your mouth. I need you to believe that when you speak my word, you're speaking me into existence. It says in verse 9, say, that is the word of faith which we preach. That if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you will be saved. So in other words, when you do that to get saved, you don't think that if I open up my mouth and say, God, I declare and decree that you heal me. You don't think he ain't going to heal you? He's going to heal you, because if he came in, everything that you do, he's going to do it, because he said, Jeremiah 1:12, I watches to perform my word. So I'm looking at what you're speaking. Now I'm going to ask you what you're speaking. I'm crazy. Feel like I'm going to lose my mind. Feel like I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. Now understanding, it ain't the devil that doing this. It's you. Because you spoke it. You're supposed to be using the word to speak life. That's why I say death and life lies in the power of your tongue. Now what happened when you ain't speaking nothing?
You're coming into agreement.
You're coming into agreement, because guess what? The enemy is speaking in him. He'll speak to you in your dreams. He'll speak to you when people talk about you. He'll speak to you when people praying against you. So if you ain't doing nothing, he's still fighting you, and you coming into agreement with what he's doing, because the book of Amos 3:2 said, how can two walk together unless they in agreement? So you agreeing with the enemy when you don't do nothing. Then we thinking it's the devil, and he's sitting up here laughing like I said, and saying, it ain't even me. They don't realize it's them. We giving him credit for something that we're doing, because we're not speaking God's word. Because he showed me, he said, because if, this is a revelation he showed me. He said, if you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead. Do we believe that?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
So he's saying that same spirit that God raised Jesus from the dead is on the inside of us. Think about it now. This man, when a man was dead for 3 days, the spirit in him rose him from the dead, but it's in you. And if you believe, well, why isn't it working? So either one thing, we must don't believe what Jesus did, or else we ain't doing nothing and his spirit ain't in us.
So when he breathed in us and gave us life.
Yes.
I mean, I knew that, but I see it.
Light bulb. Because you got to think about it. We should be, we should be a tree bearing fruit. You mean I could change the atmosphere in prayer, but I don't believe he can change my situation? How many times y'all feel your prayers changing the atmosphere? So you mean to tell me it just changed the atmosphere? Isn't that his spirit that's changing the atmosphere? So why don't we feel his spirit when we're dealing with what we're dealing with? So either we believe we got a spirit or we don't believe. Because you yourself pretty much, y'all have felt yourself when you prayed and you felt the atmosphere shift. So we know without a shadow of a doubt, he's my daddy. He has given me his spirit. I'm supposed to do what I see my daddy do. When my daddy opened up his mouth, something happened. When I open up my mouth, something is taking place. And that's even when you got to speak it. It may look like in the natural, but you tell the devil, oh boo, I ain't moved by what I see. Because I know something is taking place in the spirit realm. And I'm going to keep saying it until I see it manifest. See, that's what the devil try to get us in with doubt. Because we saying we've been praying it and it seems